Hello and welcome to another training vlog. Today was bench press day and we started off with a set of 5 at 80 kilos, which for this training cycle is 80% of my training max. And this is the lightest week of the training cycle, so as you can see, all of the weights will move really smoothly and quick. But I think that's a good thing for me to sort of groom myself into the next week, where I will move 85% and then 90% and then 95%, which is going to be a lot harder probably. This next set was at 85 kilos for 3, also really easy. And then this last set is at 90 kilos for a single. And I think it went really good. What I did notice though, when watching this footage from today, is that I sort of sink the bar a bit too low down on my chest. And I also think that the pauses could be slightly longer and a bit more controlled. I think I should probably control the weight more on the way down, especially on those heavy sets than I did, because it sort of looks like I'm not in full control of the weight, which I feel like I am. It always feels like I'm moving the weight a lot slower than it looks like on camera. But that's something to think about for my next bench press workout. And I had my friend Jacob film all of these sets today, so that was nice. And as you can see, we get a little bit better angles in this workout than the previous training vlogs that I put out. But as usual, we followed that single up with some back off sets, and we did 5 sets of 5 with 80% of my training max for today, which was at 72.5 kilograms. And it's all just really light, but it's good. It's a good way to work on my technique and see to it that I get that full control of the bar, do a little bit longer pauses, as you can see on these later sets as well. And I tried not to sink the bar too low down on my chest. Try to keep it up a bit more, tuck those elbows in and keep the weight up, trying to contract my upper back and all of the muscles surrounding, getting that support at the bottom. And we followed the bench pressing up with some barbell rows from the floor. I know some people call these pendlay rows, but from what I've read, I think a pendlay row is more explosive and you don't really control the weight on the way down, which I try to do on these sets. So I will just call it a barbell row, because I think a row should start from the floor. It has way more carryover to the deadlift, and I think it's a better position for the back as well. And another reason why I really like to do the barbell rows from the floor is that I'm able to reset between each repetition, and I'm able to take that deep belly breath, which I'm not able to if I'm doing a what you would call regular barbell press, where the weight is just hanging. I experience that my lower back gets hit a lot harder when I do those sort of rows, and it's just not a safe position for my lower back. I don't know if I'm having some trouble with the technique on those or whatever it is, but I just prefer doing these from the floor. And as I said, I think it has a lot more carryover to my deadlift as well, because the setup is very similar. The only difference is that the bar starts at the tip of my toes instead of just mid-foot as it would on a deadlift. And I stay a bit more vertical with the back than I would on a deadlift. I'd sink my butt down a bit more on my deadlift, but apart from that, it's pretty much the same setup for it. It's the same sort of bracing and everything. And I don't know what we were joking about here, but it was probably something really funny. I wasn't able to come in and do my PM workout today, and I wasn't able to do that yesterday either, which sort of sucks, but I'll just come in and do them both tomorrow as an AM and a PM workout, and we'll take it from there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next training vlog.